Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Right now I'm at Pudong International Airport in Shanghai and I'm traveling to Hong Kong for 4 days and later to Macau for 2 days. Hope you guys enjoy this video. See you in Hong Kong.
Please hold the handrail and don't walk.
请紧握扶手，不要在电梯上走路。
After arriving at Hong Kong International Airport, the first thing I did was get an octopus card. It's such a handy little thing for buses, the metro, and even buying food. I took bus A10 to Kennedy Town, where I had booked my hotel, Mia Gaza Hotel. The room wasn't huge, but it was super clean and reasonably priced, just what I needed. After a quick rest, we started feeling hungry, so we hopped on the Ding Ding tram to find a nearby restaurant. We originally planned to have Japanese food, but the queue was way too long, so we ended up at a place called Kahing Restaurant. We ordered prawns and egg with rice, salt and pepper squid, and barbecue pork with rice. The food was amazing. The service was quick, and the staff were lovely. I would definitely go back there again. Later, we took a bus and ferry to Tsim Sha Tsui for an art event. Afterward, we strolled over to the MoMA design store at K11 Museum. It was so much fun browsing all the creative and innovative designs. They had such adorable stuff. Since we were exhausted from traveling, we decided to call it a day and head back to the hotel early. We started the day with a stroll to the Kennedy Town basketball court to take in the views. Then we traveled to Wan Chai to visit Pak Thai Temple. On the way, We stumbled upon a dim sum spot called 3-1 restaurant, and wow, what a treat! We ordered a pot of pu'er tea, rice noodle rolls, siu mai, barbecue pork buns, and shrimp dumplings. Everything was so fresh and delicious, and the staff were incredibly welcoming. After breakfast, we continued traveling to Pak Thai Temple. Along the way, we passed Wan Chai Market and caught a glimpse of local life as residents shop for fresh produce. When we arrived at the temple, a few people were quietly praying, and the atmosphere inside was very serene. Personally, I felt the temple reflects the cultural identity of the area. If I return to Hong Kong, this would definitely be at the top of my list of temples to visit. We stopped at a coffee shop called Harakako for some refreshing coffee. Feeling re-energized, we hopped on the Ding tram to the central area to visit Tai Kwan, a heritage site that combines the former Central Police Station, Central Magistracy, and Victoria Prison. I was impressed by how beautifully this historic site has been preserved and transformed into a space that shares the stories of law and order in Hong Kong's past. Afterward, we visited Blue Bottle Coffee in Central for more refreshments. Outside the shop, we were lucky enough to meet a very adorable dog, which was such a lovely surprise. Just a short walk from the coffee shop, we came across a fragrance shop called Race. The shop's unique style immediately caught our attention. The perfumes were distinctive and smelled amazing, so I couldn't resist buying 2 bottles. In the evening, we met up with a high school junior who was studying in Hong Kong. Unfortunately, my GoPro wasn't working properly, so I wasn't able to capture much of the moment. We had pizza together and later visited Central Market for some snacks and desserts. When we returned to the hotel, we found ourselves feeling hungry again, so we popped into a Thai restaurant just a few doors down from our hotel. To end the day, we took a relaxing stroll at Belcher Bay Promenade, which is very close to our hotel. We started day 3 by buying siu mai from a small local shop near our hotel. For breakfast, we took bus to Red Tea Cafe on Nathan Road. We order an assortment of dishes: deep fried fish fillet, German sausage, toast, fried eggs, milk tea, and beef noodles. The food was delicious and the price were very reasonable. Unfortunately, I didn't get the chance to try their egg tarts, which looked absolutely tempting. After breakfast, we took a bus to Sha Tin Cha Kung Temple to pray. This was my second visit to this temple, which is very popular among Thai people. Many believe that their wishes have come true after praying to Cha Kung. While I was there, I helped a few Thai visitors translate the Chinese text linked to their fortune sticks, which was a lovely experience. Next, we took the metro from Tai Wai Station to Sung Wong Toi to visit a coffee shop called Sang Rosary. The journey there was quite hot, but as soon as we entered the cafe, the cool, relaxing vibe quickly refreshed us. I later learned that they have another branch in central area, which might be more convenient to visit next time. After that, we move on to Lux Theatre in Hung Hom, a Hong Kong-style cinema that opened in the 1970s. It felt like stepping back in time. Everything has been preserved in its original form. The theatre walls were covered with old movie posters, and there were vintage items on display. Unfortunately, we didn't have enough time to watch a film, but I'd love to experience this place properly on a future visit. We later walked to Hung Hom Kwan Yam Temple to pray to the Goddess of Mercy. It was quite interesting to see a group of Thai tourists praying loudly and asking the goddess how much money they would like to borrow from her. In the evening, we chose a random local restaurant for dinner and had roast pork with rice. Although it was a bit challenging to communicate in English, we managed to order exactly what we wanted, and the food was delicious. We later returned to K11 Museum for some shopping. To end the day, we visited Kai Kai Dessert, a Michelin Bib Gourmand spot located in Jordan. We began day 4 by walking from our hotel to Smithfield Market and Cook Food Centre. The food center is located upstairs, where many restaurants serve a variety of dishes. We decided to try Inky restaurant at random. We ordered Hong Kong-style toast, which we paired with siu mai we had brought from a shop in front of the market, along with iced milk tea. Later, we visited the Hong Kong Museum of Art. Inside the museum, the exhibitions were absolutely stunning. I even saw a group of primary school pupils doing a drawing exercise, which added a lovely, lively touch to the experience. As usual, we took a bus to find coffee, this time at Bad Coffee and Liquor Club. The vibe of the cafe was so classic and unique, and the bartender was exceptionally friendly. The drinks were fantastic, and we really enjoyed spending time relaxing in this charming spot. Later in the day, we returned to our hotel to collect our luggage and headed to Macau Taipa ferry terminal. Thankfully, we had received free ferry tickets in advance through trip.com as part of a tourism promotion campaign. The immigration process was quick and the ferry safety measures were excellent, making for a smooth journey. When we arrived in Macau, we took a bus to Caravel Hotel. The room was beautifully scented, and the amenities were of excellent qualities, making it a pleasant place to stay. After resting for a bit, we walked from the hotel to have dinner at Chan Kwong Kei barbecue shop. Although the restaurant was bustling with people, the waiting time was surprisingly short and the food was absolutely delicious. After dinner, we strolled around the area. We noticed people queuing for food from street vendors. We couldn't resist joining in and trying some ourselves. Among the dishes we bought, the fried aubergine stood as one of the best, while the siu mai was also delightful. On day 5, we started by walking from our hotel to have breakfast at Cafe Namping. One of the elderly ladies working there was incredibly kind to me, which made the experience even more memorable. After breakfast, we set off in search of a coffee shop. Along the way, we stopped at a local shrine to pray. After walking for a while, it suddenly started pouring with rain. Luckily, we found shelter at Royal Supermarket nearby. While waiting for the rain to subside, I noticed how much the locals here seem to love Thai rice, which was prominently displayed. Once the rain stopped, we continued our journey and found a place called Anytime Coffee, where we enjoyed some refreshing drinks. We later took a bus to visit Lin Fong Temple. We later took a bus to Ama Temple. I absolutely love Ama Temple. It had such a serene atmosphere and was filled with positive energy. Later, we took another bus to Taipa Food Street, where we indulged in a variety of local delicacies. The food was fantastic, and we thoroughly enjoyed the lively atmosphere of the area. On the morning of day 6, a hotel receptionist recommends we try barbecue pork with rice at this place, which was just a short walk from the hotel. The food was absolutely delicious and the price was incredibly affordable. A great start to the day. After breakfast, we visited Single Origin Cafe for some refreshments. We later walked to Bloom Coffee Roasters for another coffee fix. Of course, we couldn't miss one of Macau's most iconic landmarks, the ruins of St. Paul's. This historical site truly lived up to its reputation. While exploring the area, we found a shop called Shun Nian Tang Shui, where we enjoyed sesame soup and tofu as a dessert. Both were delightful and a perfect way to wrap up our visit to Macau. It is hard to believe how quickly 6 days in Hong Kong and Macau flew by. This video serves as a cherished reminder of my journey and the warm hospitality of the people I met along the way. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. Bye for now.